Okay then guys, so I've gone ahead and installed my main breaker. We're going to be connecting from the inverter down through a Victron 702 shunt. And this is a 125 amp DC breaker. Because most of the breakers that you find on Amazon will only really work with 24 volt systems. I found this one. I don't know if anyone watches David Paz. He did a video on this particular breaker. So this will actually work up to 60 volts, which is great. And then we go down to a 400 amp bus bar, but I very much doubt it's 400 amps. I'm more like 200 amps with the thickness. It's pretty thick, and it is solid copper. I did have a look at the back of it. I pulled it apart, but all I needed to do is 125 amps, so it should do that perfectly fine. And from here up to here and here up to here, I'm going to be using this 1/0 cable. I've got some extra lugs. I'm going to be splitting this, so it'll come down to the shunt and then down to the main bus bar, then from the inverter down to the breaker, and then down to the main bus bar. And then we'll come up from our 2 sets of batteries up onto the bus bar, and then everything else, of course, has to, if any negative, I have to run off this end of the shunt, so everything comes off that. So yeah, let me go ahead and make a couple of cables here and get all this wired up for us, and let's have a look at what that looks like.